Have you ever wondered why sometimes you feel sad without knowing why? Or why a short video on social media can move you to tears? Emotions, which we often think of as deeply personal, can actually be manipulated in subtle ways without us even realizing it. In today's world, where information floods our lives and technology infiltrates every corner, our emotions are no longer untouchable. We live in an era where emotions are not just influenced, they are manipulated by algorithms, media strategies, and sometimes even the people around us. Imagine scrolling through social media on a quiet evening. A post appears showing an abandoned puppy, accompanied by a heart-wrenching caption. "Who will save it?" Your heart tightens. You feel sorrow, anger, and maybe even a strong urge to act. But in that moment, are you truly feeling from your own heart? Or are you reacting in the way the content creator intended? This question is hard to answer because the line between genuine emotion and guided reaction is becoming increasingly blurred. Emotions are a core part of being human. They help us connect, love, fear, and make decisions. But for that very reason, they are prime targets for manipulation. Advertisers have known this for a long time. They don't just sell products, they sell feelings. A bottle of perfume isn't just a scent, it's seduction. A car isn't just transportation, it's a symbol of success. Every image, every slogan is crafted to trigger a specific emotion, making you want to own, experience, or become a better version of yourself. Social media is another massive machine designed to manipulate emotions. Algorithms don't just show you what you like, they learn how to make you feel what they want you to feel. If you often engage with sad posts, the algorithm will feed you more of the same, pulling you deeper into that emotional state. If you frequently react angrily to controversial topics, you'll find yourself surrounded by heated debates. Eventually, you might start believing the world is falling apart, that people are becoming selfish, that hope is fading. But that might not be reality. It's just the world the algorithm has painted for you, a world designed to keep you engaged, interacting, and consuming. Emotional manipulation also happens in personal relationships. Some people are skilled at making others feel guilty, pitiful, or even loved. They don't need to say much, just a look, a sigh, or a suggestive comment, and you, even if unwilling, get swept into their emotional vortex. This isn't uncommon. In psychology, it's called emotional manipulation, a subtle form of control that makes others act according to one's will without realizing it. But not all manipulation comes from outside. Sometimes we manipulate our own emotions. We convince ourselves we're fine, that we're not sad, not angry, not afraid. We suppress, deny, and build a facade of fake emotions to cope with the world. But that shell can't last forever. It will crack, and when it does, the suppressed emotions will burst out more fiercely than ever. So how can we tell when our emotions are being manipulated? One clear sign is a sense of losing control. When you overreact to a minor situation, get pulled into a heated argument without knowing why, or buy something and later wonder why you did, it might be a sign your emotions were guided. Pause, breathe, and ask yourself, where is this emotion coming from? Is it truly mine? Awareness is the first step to breaking free from manipulation. When you start observing your emotions objectively, You begin to see more clearly who or what is influencing you. It could be a friend, a post, an ad, or an old memory. Once you identify the source, you gain the power to choose. Let it control you or let it go. But it's not always easy. Emotions are powerful. They can make us act without thinking, say things we don't mean, and hurt others or ourselves. That's why learning to understand and manage emotions is more important than ever. It's not about suppressing or controlling them, but about listening, understanding, and responding consciously. In a fast-paced world, taking time to connect with your true emotions is a revolutionary act. It's how we preserve our humanity, our clarity, and our freedom in a world full of manipulation. Picture yourself as the captain of your emotional ship. Storms may come from all directions: social media, work, relationships, but you can still steer steadily if you know where you're going and why you chose that path. Emotions are not enemies. They are companions, guides, and sources of life energy. But to let them truly serve our lives, we must understand them, respect them, and not let anyone or anything control them unconsciously. Start by listening to yourself. When you're sad, don't rush to push it away. Ask, where is this sadness coming from? When you're angry, don't rush to blame. Ask, what is this anger protecting? And when you're happy, don't just enjoy it. Ask, is this joy truly from within? The answers may not come immediately, but the journey of seeking them is the path to reclaiming emotional ownership. And when you do, you'll no longer be a victim of manipulation. You'll be someone who lives authentically, with real emotions, in a world full of illusions.